This afternoon, I will be interviewing my brother, who was a former vice president of the Student Council organization in PUP Santa Rosa Extension. He's none other than Christian Magsino. We're going to be talking about leadership. My first question, for you, what is leadership?
I would only answer that in one word. Leadership is it's about sacrifice. Sacrifice of time, your effort. Basically those. It's a life of sacrifice. It's leadership.
Who influenced you to be a leader?
I would say that I was influenced to become a leader by PM De La Peña. He's one of the board of directors of Avantism Creatives. He influenced me when the first time I saw him was in our church in Alabang, Victory Alabang. And I was influenced in how he talked in front of us. He was then like 18, I was then 16, 14 year high school. I was influenced in how he talked with passion and conviction to us in the same age bracket early youth. I was really inspired the way he leads his group. And from then on, I told myself I want to be like him. In some part as a leader.
What makes you a leader?
For me, I would say it's the character that was built, that was developed in me. I was mentored and trained by my leaders. So basically, it's one of the foundations of leadership. It's the character of the leader.
What's the thing that motivated you to be a leader?
Maybe I would say it's the need for leaders. It's not really for me. It's not really me passionate to become a leader, but really the need. But the need of being leader in certain situations because I saw the lack of character in the leaders, in some of our leaders. So I told myself that I have to have this character so I can become a good leader because of the need of having one leader.
Yeah, as we all know now, you were former vice president of the SEO, right? Does your position in the SEO affect your studies?
Yes, it really did for the past 2 years. Because in the first year that I was in the council, I was then PRO. And now, before, the latest was I was the VP internal. It really did affect my studies because you really have to pour out time, invest time and effort in the council. And by doing so, some of the time was sacrificed in my studies. But nevertheless, I was not really delinquent when it comes to my academics. I still pursue excellence in my studies.
Yeah. Do you think because of your position, you were able to be a better student, like you outstanded among your fellow students?
Yeah, maybe in a sense that I built the character of being responsible, of being sensitive with the needs of the students, and being able to serve, the opportunity to serve my fellow students, because back then, PUP is not really a prestigious university. We're talking about facilities. So it was really one of the things that I appreciate, being able to serve them. And in that way, I must say that I became a better person, and I even outstand myself before.
Okay. How hard was it to be a leader when you're leading a group of students that you know are below poverty line?
Actually, it's not really hard to lead in the university. PUP Santa Rosa, I'm talking about the context of PUP Santa Rosa, not really the PUP culture, especially in the main, in Santa Mesa. But in PUP Santa Rosa, it's really hard. I encountered some hardships, and but not really hard for them to follow us in some, for let's say, for example, we have this agreed activity, and we are to pass this on to the students, and we have to say that the students should follow or be ordained to follow what we have agreed. The students are not really hard-headed. Majority of the students, I can say that they're sympathetic in our projects. They patronize our projects, and that's what I'm proud of my fellow students in the school. So, and I forgot if you're talking about how hard was it? Maybe it's hard, but in the preparation process and the implementation process, but not really hard for us to encourage the students. It's quite easy.
Yeah. Being in leadership, did it build your character as a person?
Yeah, I did. Believe so. Because when you're in leadership, you're sensitive to the needs of the students, and you are responsible. You have this sense of responsibility because you're in leadership. So when you're in that position, you are sensitive that the people are looking onto you. They look at you as a model, as a role model, and you have to live what they expect. So with that standard, I can say I developed character as a leader and as a person as well.
In what situations do you prefer to use your leadership skills?
I prefer to use leadership skills in a small group setting as of the moment, because I believe I'm in the process of learning and process of growth, and as I use that in a small group setting, I'm more into relational leadership. That's what I'm good at. I encourage them, I mentor them in a small group setting because I think I'm not really equipped to handle big amount of people. So, but I'll go there sometime I'm still in training, or I'm still being equipped at this time. So I prefer a small group setting.
Okay, to sum up everything that you have said, what advice can you give to the students like me who are aspiring to be a leader?
I would say that they have to be mentored, they have to be trained, of course, and they have to be they have to accept the need for leaders, because I believe that every one of us can lead, because every one of us has this ability to lead people. If you're like college student, there are a lot of people who are younger than you, and there are big possibilities or tendency that these people will look to you as a leader, as a role model, and thus that makes you a possible leader. So every one of us, not only me, not only those past administration officers, every one of us can lead. So I would advise them to accept the call for leaders and be trained in the process, and be just have the passion for leadership, and to train as well. So become a leader, you train people as well to follow you in your footsteps and to receive the baton.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.